So now we're going to learn about how to dimension using OnShape. And to help us out, we're going to snag a practice part so we can play around with it. So we're going to go over to, in the main OnShape page, you're going to go over here to public. And we're going to look for 1.2.4 ACHS. And you're going to look for the one owned by me. Not literally me, but like Mr. Anderson, me. And notice how we have a lot of copies on there, so you know that's probably the right way to go. And I'm going to click on that part. Now, it will prompt you to copy it in the workspace up here. But because I own the thing, I would be editing the actual thing. So you're just going to click the edit button right there. I am going to do the copy workspace since I've already done this stuff. All right, give it a sec to copy. We're good. So you may land on the Part Studio right here. Make sure you are in the drawing. All right, so essentially I've created this part. I've already done the front, the top, the side, and the ISO view. I've already changed the hidden lines so I can see everything. It looks like the only thing that we might be missing is the center lines. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to pick edge to edge center line, because I know this is a hole going all the way across my part. Same thing right here. And I'm ready to dimension. So when we're dimensioning, you never want your leader lines to cross into any of the lines you've already created. So let's say, for example, I'm going to do my total width. I'm going to click on the corner over here and the corner over here and pull straight up. And that gives us our dimension right there. I typically start with the biggest dimension, so I've got my overall width. I'm going to have my overall depth from over here, and I can get my overall height. And I kind of pull them out a little bit so that I've got some space to add some more dimensions into. Okay, now the hole is going to be a little bit of a pain. Let me zoom in a little bit. Whenever you have a hole, you need to identify its location in two different ways, plus talk about the size of the hole. So I'm going to measure from the bottom up to the center of the hole. So I'm going to click on this corner and the center mark and pull that straight out. I'm going to do the same thing from side to side. I'm going to grab this corner spot to the center mark and pull that out. I also need the dimension itself. Now you can probably figure out a way to stick it in there, so we could potentially put it like over here. Ideally, we don't want it to cross these leader lines, so something like that is not good, or like that is not good. In some cases, it's all right to just throw it inside of the part itself if there's not a whole lot going on. And since this is a through hole, I'm going to hit escape to get rid of the dimension tool. I'm going to double click on that dimension and I'm going to type in space THRU, since we already know what that overall dimension is going to be, and then click off. So then it's just a matter of making sure I have all of my other values ready to go. So I'm going to grab my dimension again. We definitely need this guy right here. And if I do math, 1.5 minus 0.75, I know this is 0.75, so I'm not going to dimension that. I have the overall distance here, but I don't have this spot right there. So I'm going to go from here to here, kind of keep it in the center. And again, I can do some simple math at this spot. And honestly, that might be about it. I've got this distance from the 1. I've got the 3 all the way across, the whole location, and it looks like we are all set for this one.